cook without fear.
That is the motto of executive chef and hospitality business management instructor Jamie Callison.
I guess with my career, I started when I was about 15 in the restaurant business and worked diners, restaurants, private clubs, private yachts, and a lot of different institutional cooking. And I was speaking at a conference in Seattle, and the director and another faculty member asked me if I'd be interested in coming here and teaching. And I came over and visited WSU and fell in love with the Cougs. So I teach, and I also run catering operations. So right now we're preparing for a dinner for 500 people back in the kitchen. But I run a student organization that runs the catering operation. So I oversee the event coordinators, the front of the house management, which is the service managers, the kitchen staff, and really try to let the students really get some real life experience. I was working in a restaurant in Duval called the Silver Spoon, and at the current time I wanted to be a forestry engineer. I wanted to go to Chico State. I had family there, and I wanted to get into forestry. And it was a busy Friday night. I was actually cutting onions, ironically, and I looked around the kitchen, and I thought, I want to be a chef. And so right away I started working while I was in high school, towards being a chef. You know, I love the way food and wine pairs together. But I love it when I love teaching, and so when a student gets that spark in their eye and they get it, and they whether they're going to be a chef or run hotels, but when they really get a passion for something, I think when I see that spark is what I really love, and food and wine and beverages kind of bring all that together.
Along with cooking and teaching, Chef Jamie has produced a cookbook through WSU Press called The Crimson Spoon, Plating Regional Cuisine on the Palouse.
President Floyd and the Board of Governors about 3 years ago asked me to produce a book, and they really wanted it centered on me, and which was interesting. So I actually turned it and really made it focused on WSU and their great products and student operations. So I showcased the organics farm, the orchard, the cattle ranch, the creamery, honey production, and we just have such a great story here. So I really turned the focus towards WSU and the opportunities for the students here and the great products we produce. Anything you do with passion is going to be a lot of work, and my passion's in teaching, but it's also in cooking and providing opportunities for students. So working really hard and being willing to, as a chef, you're going to work a lot of long hours, but if you're passionate about it, it is work, but you'll love it, and you'll love it every day.